On to video 3. When you have an image that's like a pen and ink drawing or a black and white drawing, it doesn't really make sense to have it in the portfolio as a color photograph unless you are using color. So my recommendation is when you're using, when you're photographing or doing, putting a drawing on your portfolio, what I would recommend is that you change your mode to grayscale to take all the color out, discard the color, and then that will allow you to be able to make an adjustment to the brightness and the contrast of it. I want to also point out, and for this, I want to just pull out just a little bit more darks in here, get a little bit more contrast in here. And obviously, I'm doing this on screen, but I should be doing this with the original piece so that when I show the original piece, it's not looking really different. It's not looking like a totally different piece from the photographs. You want to always work as closely as you can to the original. In drawings, you don't ever really want to clean up, smudges and edges. You want to keep all of that good stuff in there. And you'll notice that I did a pretty bad crop. I've got some white showing here, and I could clean that up in Photoshop by cropping it, or I could also put it, let me just mark that. I could also crop it in when I bring it into the portfolio, which I prefer to do because I don't really want to crop really tight in Photoshop because I may want to use some of this negative space and stuff. So in this image, all I did was I took out the color, I adjusted the values to it, and I'm going to save as because I don't want to overwrite my original shot. And I'll call this drawing BW, NG, BW for black and white, and A, and save it as a Photoshop file because I want it to be a native file, and save it. Okay, end tutorial.